Hello and welcome everyone again into another video. In today's video we have some different spicy battles from JoeWatts. JoeWatts sent me some battles like in the past, and he is legend at 2300 MMR. What does that mean? That means like some people after they hit legend, they like just basically lose their passion to play the game with like some hardcore meta. So in fact they would try to use some random stuff. And today's video he's using Salazzle with... So he's running a team with Salazzle and Pawmout. So this is a very spicy team. Make sure to not try this at home, as you will lose all your MMR. Probably watching this video looking for the team that you can use to climb. So don't use this one, please. Salazzle is a poison fire Pokemon that is probably the fastest Pokemon in the game to get to a charge move. As you get... Well, technically it's not the fastest, but at one point you get Poison Fang after literally one fast move. This is a matchup where you're supposed to win, but like Salazzle is extremely frail. Look how much the resist counter did, and you still need to shield these ice punches, as this is the only counter. And now he's swapping to Pawmout, because technically Pawmout is his only answer. Pawmout I think has a Spark and the Spark Wild Charge close combat, so technically he's gonna build up to 2. Timing was questionable, but maybe he's just hoping that the opponent won't shield. So that actually was the correct play to throw. If the opponent's not shielding, you don't want to throw in bad timing, so the fast move won't register. And he was able to grab a second shield right there from the Wild Charge. Pawmout hit extremely hard, and like 2 fast moves pretty much close combat pretty much does lots of damage to everything. Same as Wild Charge. They have decent coverage, as only Grass, Poison, only Venusaur I think resist both charge moves. What else? For now, let's say Venusaur. And that was a nice win. See guys, they queued into a Medi, Lantern, Bastiodon team. Now moving into the next game, he's running Mamoswine. Sorry, not Mamoswine. He changed his mind. It's like, okay, let's try Primeape. Primeape with... Okay, and it's like, no. Let's try Empoleon instead. How about... Okay, is that something spicier than Empoleon? Yo, Empoleon with Shadow Granny. Shadow Granny, I love this Pokemon. As Shadow Granny is the hardest hitting fast move Pokemon in the entire Great League. And that was a nice read. See guys? He just proved that the algorithm does not exist, as he kept changing and then he got a nice lead at the end. Maybe opponent swap to Registeel, as Registeel like Focus Plus does lots of damage, and we see a nice overfarm, and this close combat should do enough damage because this Pokemon's just hit extremely hard. If they bring the A9, one fast move then throw, and he actually checked the fast move, which was Powder Snow, which is good for him, which means he can get to more than one move. He's trying to swap out, and that was a nice save, I would say. Opponent brought in the Swampert. Oh boy, yeah, YouTube ads. Sorry guys. Okay, I'm getting YouTube Premium today, hopefully. Sorry guys. We ran out of budget on this stream, as you guys can see. And now Swampert into Shadow Granbull. Look at the charm damage, doing so much damage. Oh boy. Okay, now he has to call a bait here. And that was a nice call, as like you live one move, and he swaps to Pawmout, and Pawmout with the close combat, finishing this game and taking game number 2. Very well played by Mr. JoeWatts. Now he changed his team into Surfetch, Kanto, Sandslash. You know, like Sandslash, right? And Surfetch gets a bad lead into Trevenant. And this matchup is not bad, as you win the 2. And you pretty much need the boost sometimes. If you don't get the boost, I think you still win the 2. Opponent knows that they don't win the 2, so they pretty much only playing the 0. He swapped to the A-Slash. Opponent swapped out. Well, if you were the opponent, throw a Seed Bomb first maybe. And Scorching Dance. Why do I keep saying Scorching Dance? It's literally Scorching Sand. And that was basically the Sand Shrew is just to bait out the Swampert, so the Pawmout can sweep in the back. Okay, and he grabbed the shield, which means the opponent might have some Registeel in the back, something that's weak to fighting, and he needs to Spark down. Look how much Spark is doing when it's resisted. Now, all he needs to do in this matchup here is basically to get to 2 close combats and live this one. Why? Did the opponent just throw? Opponent? You should have resisted move, my guy. Now the opponent's gonna go Twitter. Oh, screw the algorithm. I lost to the algorithm. I killed into a Pokemon that beats my entire team. When the opponent literally threw a Zap Cannon into a Pokemon that resists Zap Cannon instead of just Focus Blasting. Trust me. Okay, I saw a Buzzwole there. Mantine into Azu. This is actually a good lead to Mantine after the Aerial Ace buff. It used to be a scuffed matchup. It used to be a matchup that Mantine win. Then we got XL system, and then XL Azu started beating Mantine. And then they buffed Aerial Ace. Now Mantine just win. So see guys, this is why you need to stay updated with the moves. So he threw 2 bubble beams, which mean these moves will tickle. Doesn't do that much. And as you guys can see, we want to see the Azu either in the lead or in the back. And we want the Buzzwole to avoid seeing the Azu. They are triple debuffed, and JoeWatts here trying to be a degen. But no reason. You want to go straight Aerial Ace, and he's gonna debuff again. Ideally, you just want to go to Buzzwole. And okay, I mean, he grabbed the shield, let's be honest. So that was nice. I didn't go to Buzzwole because Buzzwole outpaced the Dragonair. And now they no shield. I'm not agree with no shielding here. But maybe he has a chat here. He knows what to do. Well, technically, he does not need swap. Let's keep that in mind. He doesn't need swap as he has another answer to Azu. At this point, let's see what's he going to do. Because you don't want to debuff yourself. Look at how much the Spark is doing. That's lots of damage. Oh, wait. Spark get buffed, right? Get rebalanced, technically. Okay. We saw a close combat here. Is this close sorry, Wild Charge? Does Wild Charge KO here? And nice winning CMP right there. I actually don't know who wins CMP. But seeing the Spark damage, I am assuming that Pawmout wins CMP because the Spark is doing so much. Now we see a Swampert, Dragalge, and Pawmout. So Dragalge is supposed to be the Pokemon that bait out the Confusion user. As you guys can see, it's in the lead. Or the Mud Boys. And opponent didn't shield, so this is not as bad. Usually when I don't think calling a bait is the correct play. So he shielded the Shadow Ball, which is the correct play, by the way. Going straight Hydro, Swampert should get to another one here, as Swampert wins the one against Shadow Hypno if they throw Shadow Ball. And now I think the correct play is to Dragon Tail down. Oh, you just get Spark damage and lose your entire health. We see a Galvantula. Oh, this is not... Why did I say Galvantula? Maybe he's going for the catch. Okay, they did not throw. And Dragalge basically walls this Pokemon. So there is nothing they can throw. They can throw that hurts this. They have Hitmon top. So he wants to outrage here because they live in Aqua Tail and they have an ice move. They have triple axle, right? Shielding here doesn't do anything, to be honest. And now all we need to do is just one Wild Charge or a close combat. And now we shield this, we win CMP, and JoeWatts will take this game as the Pawmi. I keep saying Pawmi, dude. It's Pawmout. Pawmout. It's Pawmout carrying through the win with another close combat. Now we see Hisuian Equalfish. It's ABA Dark. That are weak to Medi in the back, so you want to use one of them to bait out the Medi, and now we get punished with a Swampert in the lead. So what's the plan here? Well, he got the catch already, so he already has a plan for this. Like, okay, if we see Swampert lead, we catch on his wireless. But the thing is, why the opponent did not throw? He get a lag here, which resulted in him not getting excellent, but didn't matter because the opponent shielded. I wouldn't shield here, as I would just like to Spark down, but this is not a bad shield. It's actually a good shield if you're able to grab their last shield. The problem is that they will overfarm. Well, opponent technically did not overfarm. So if they overfarmed... Yo, wait, did he get a notification for my channel? Let's see. Yo. Let's see, guys. See it, Charizard. And oh my god, look at this. He has a notification bell activated on this channel. Be like JoeWatts, okay, everyone? Subscribe to this channel. Like the video if you like the content. No, click on the bell so you can get notification every time I post a video, just like JoeWatts here. You get a random notification. I knew it, that was my channel. Thank you so much, JoeWatts, for being a true believer of the channel, and thank you so much for sending me these battles. And now we will see this Quillfish taking down the entire team as the opponent has Revenant. Trust me, this will do lots of damage. It can even almost one-shot. Almost one-shot. As I used the Quillfish once as a spicy Pokemon, and it swept lots of teams. That was a nice, actually, that was actually a nice sack, as the way to win now is this Pokemon. And he's gonna just Aqua Tail here, jab all the way down the Revenant, and take the game. Now we see Swampert, Sealeo, as Sealeo is one of my favorite Pokemon to use. I love this Pokemon. I used this Pokemon so much in the past, but I've never used it again for some reason. Opponent swaps in a Sableye. If you try to Swampert, they swap in a Sableye instead of the Hydro Cannon. And if they shield, throw another one, then go to Sealeo. You have to get the shields down. Okay. Let's see. So the next one. Usually people don't shield the second one, as they already... well, technically this is a foul play, right? So technically it's resisted. That was so much resisted damage, let's be honest. That was so much resisted damage. Opponent doing a questionable play here, bringing Registeel into a fighter that has a close combat that almost one-shot the Registeel. Look at that, opponent. Nice gameplay by the opponent here. And we see a Focus Blast coming. I like the shield, as you can see. What? They have a Pelipper, so technically they are triple weak to Pawmout. Guys, don't be weak, triple weak to Pawmout, please. This Pokemon can sweep sometimes. He's going for the catch. I know it. I can see it. If a opponent brought a bad Pokemon, like a Pokemon that loses to your Pokemon, that means they are going for the catch. And Sealeo loves to see such a Pokemon where, like, Sealeo is the water Pokemon that beats all the other water Pokemons because it has Body Slam. Now someone will be like, oh, what about this water Pokemon that can beat Seal? Like, they will be like, oh, isn't Poliwrath the water Pokemon that beats other water? No, Poliwrath loses to the water fairies. Cradily. Oh, it's a music. Yo, hello, YouTube ads. Bro, YouTube ads, please. Okay, I will make sure to, sorry guys for getting ads. I'll make sure to get a YouTube Plus, or whatever they call it. Sorry, we're running out of budget again. And that was a nice boost. Now you have to shield. You get the boost. You cannot just let your boosted Pokemon go. Okay. And I think they will just try to know. I like him. No, oh my, they tried to catch a move, and then it wasn't super effective EQ, which one shot their entire Pokemon. That was so satisfying to see. By the way, you'll see like the elo range is going between 2300 to 2700, as he had lots of battles. And I'm like, choose the 15 best battles you like to feature, and I will just trust your judgment. As JoeWatts sent me some battles, some nice battles in the past, and I trust his gameplay and his judgment. Opponent brought in the Swampert, as you cannot let the opponent farm you down. And what you do is basically aggressively swap just in case, just to prevent them from getting lots of free energy for no reason. The Shadow Ball is landed, and you see, like, look how he realized that. Okay, let's talk about the decision here. So he was going for the foul play, sorry, the Dark Pulse, but then he realized if they no-shield the Dark Pulse, he will be screwed. So he had to go for the Shadow Ball, okay? As if they no-shield Dark Pulse does way less damage than Shadow Ball. 1, Shadow Ball is stab. 2, Shadow Ball is way better of a move. That's 2 reasons. And he insta-switched. So you see guys, like, these decisions, like, he made in, like, within 2 seconds, which ended up him doing the correct play, be like that. And now we're going to see a Spark down. Look how much damage this thing lost just from the Spark down. And oh my, holy damage. And first close combat will be shielded. Second one will nuke the Registeel. No, opponent was trying to call a bait, but that wasn't a bait, that was a nuke. Registeel, take it. Okay, moving into the next one. Probably this is the last one. Okay, Elo, stuck in the Elo, suffering from success. JoeWatts here. And he's playing Swampert into Sandslash. This is a scuffed matchup for both, as either of them will always try to catch. So, okay, it's good that he wins CMP here. Opponent decided to no shield. This is actually nice, which means they have a Lickitung, right? usually they have Lickitung or Medi. Him winning the lead is huge for him, as he can align his Pokemons wherever he wants to align them. I usually like don't sludge, I just straight Hydro, but him sludging there, them no shielding there ended up being the correct play, because they no shielded and then he aggressively swapped, farmed them down and finished the game. Now he's running Blastoise. That was actually a nice gameplay. Ariados into Victoryville. The JoeWatts name should be like, I am the algorithm at this point. Like, he's been like hard countering everyone with these amazing spicy Pokemons. They swap in. I like how Blastoise is supposed to be the hard counter here, but like it's almost, look at this, like the water gun is doing the super effective water gun from Shadow Blastoise is doing similar to the neutral Smackdown. So okay, here's something good about this play. So look at what JoeWatts did. He overfarmed enough to have almost a Hydro Cannon and Ice Beam, which means he will knock out the Bastiodon here and he will have an Ice Beam ready for the victory build. So this is how it's supposed to play, guys. They shielded, now he does not care anymore, so he can just throw them back to back. But if they no shield, he should, he's supposed to go there as much as JoeWatts over farm, just in case they decided to swap and snipe. Now, here's the thing. If they have a Medi in the back, this matchup is tough. Them getting to the move is not the end of the world here, as you actually want to get chipped a bit. See, JoeWatts stopped tapping because he wants to get chipped down a bit, so he can, like, get them way less of farm. Now he's going straight for the is this Mega Horn or Lunge? Yeah, it's Lunge, right? Yeah, like, so now again he's aggressively swapping out because he does not want to give them any farm. Oh wait, remember that he has Hydro almost, right? Which means he can win this game. Am I correct? He has a Hydro, and there's the Hydro, and that was a nice game, by the way. So yeah, thank you so much, JoeWatts, for sending me these nice battles, and thank you so much everyone for watching. If you guys made it this far, make sure to like if you like the content, leave a like to the video. If the channel, make sure to subscribe. If you like the content overall, make sure to click the ring bell, similar to what JoeWatts showed you in the video, that he gets notification every time I post a new video. Thank you so much everyone for watching, and see you in the next video. Peace.